From here in child's pose, it's our moment to come onto the mat, become present to your body, surrender your heart towards the earth as you reach your arms wide, your knees wide. Heart space lowers just millimeter by millimeter closer to the ground. Start to notice your breath. Let that breath start to deepen. Maybe you feel it on your thighs. Hold the breath low into your belly. Let the breath spread your rib cage wide open to the sides. And just follow that breath for a few more rounds. Each breath bringing you closer to connecting with your body. Noticing the sensations in your body that are present right now. And as we move through class today, just being sure to listen to the body. No pain. So wherever we are, if there's any pain, shift around or move, modify. Definitely give your body what it's asking for, regardless of what I'm asking you to do. Such an important principle to keep in mind in yoga. Your body is the boss, constantly giving you feedback. And with that, we're going to bring ourselves up into table position, bringing that awareness with us. Curl your toes under, sink your heels, your hips back towards your heels, rock from side to side. Let that feel good. And then from here, back to table, press the tops of your feet down and begin the cat-cow opening as you lower your chest, bring in the air. As you exhale, round that back towards the ceiling, squeeze all the air out. Inhale, open, let your belly droop. Bend your elbows, widen across your chest. Then as soon as that exhale begins, tuck the tail under. Start that wave-like motion. Bring your chin towards your chest. Squeeze, squeeze, squeeze the air out. Do one more round. Follow your breath. Get to know your breath today. When you're ready, curl those toes under, send your sits bones high, down dog. Bend one knee, bend the other. Spread your fingers wide, press down with your palms. Eventually finding stillness after you've pedaled out your legs. Begin to settle in. Let your whole back body stretch and open. Maybe shake your head from side to side, release your neck. And then look between your hands. Exhale, walk or float your feet forward. Big toes touch and heels are apart. Hug the back of your legs. Maybe bend your knees a lot. And right from here, we're going to come into chair. Start building some heat right away. So just pivot the tailbone down, tilt the torso up, arms will raise. Then sink that tail a little bit lower. Squeeze those knees together. Maybe use a block in between your knees. That feels good too. Spreading feet a little bit wider towards hip distance. Pull the belly in. Constant pressure with that belly. Then come a little bit lower. Press your palms together in front of your heart. We're going to prayer twist. Left elbow outside your right knee. Twist to the right. Gaze up. Then come back through center. Lift your arms. And then sink down to the other side. Right elbow outside of your left knee. Then come all the way up. Arms open. Gentle back bend. And then side bend to the right. Bring that left arm over. Maybe that right arm wraps behind your low back. Feel the space between your hip and your ribs. And open those ribs. Open the underarm. We're going to come back through center. Just windmill your arms, changing direction. Feel rooted through your feet still. Breathe. Breathe one more time. Then come back up, open, and swan dive forward. Inhale, peek up, exhale, plant your hands, step your feet back to the top of that plank and shift forward a little bit. Squeeze those elbows in and come through to up dog. Press the tops of your feet down, press your shoulders up, press your neck up, gaze up. Linger here for just a moment. Then curl the toes, down dog. Now the chin moves towards your chest, but really the crown is moving towards the ground, so release your neck. One more beautiful breath here. Then look between your hands, step your right foot forward. We're going to bring the blocks underneath our hands. So just plant your hands underneath your shoulders. This runner's lunge. You can pop the back knee up or keep it down. But your knee is over your ankle. And then press that area between your shoulder blades up. Gaze up a little bit. Try not to put too much weight in the hands. Push back with your foot. One more breath. Let's step that right foot back. Pause. Tighten in that lower belly. And then step the left foot forward. Knee over ankle. That back heel over the ball of your foot. And then be mindful here again. Not caving into your hands. Nice strong back leg, strong front leg. Press down, engage your thigh. Just the light touch with your hands. One more good breath here. We're going to step the right foot forward. We'll find the open twist here. You can use one of the blocks. Right fingers down, left fingers raise. Bend your right knee a lot. Reach that left arm up. Try not to cave into that block. Your palm can be down or your fingertips. Then we're going to switch sides gently. Left knee bends a lot. Pay attention to that outer right hip. How does it feel? And then bringing that hand down. You can bring that block in between your knees or just squeeze your knees together, coming back into chair pose. Belly tucks in, tail tucks under, arms reach. I think I can move that computer a little bit closer. Looks like I'm far away. That's better. Then in your chair pose, sinking in, let it feel even more tight, more together in that first round. Your shoulders are down and back, maybe even squeeze those shoulder blades together. You can see your toes, there's lots of weight in your heels. And reach back with that right arm, left arm forward. Maybe even wrap that right arm behind and that left arm in front. Just feel like you're squeezing, wringing yourself out. Then arms back up. Open the twist to the left. Wrap your arms around you. Open, well, no, regular chair now. Reach, reach, reach up. Then we're gonna come to standing mountain pose. Through the block. Roll your shoulders down. Let's focus here. Spread those toes wide. Your feet are hip distance apart. Tuck the tail under, pull the belly in. As you roll the shoulders down, squeeze the blades together. Even your forearms are engaged. Your palms are facing forward, thumbs out to the side. Chin is slightly tucked in back. Crown reaching up. Such a strong, simple, standing pose. But claiming all of your strength. Engaging your legs, engage those thighs, wrap the muscle around the bone, feel strong. Rooted. Then from here, arms circle overhead, we'll bend to the right. Keeping that nice solid foundation, feet rooted, that sensation, and bend to the left. Back through center and swan dive forward, hug your legs. Gently peek up, plant your hands, send your feet back, and lower chaturanga. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, down dog. Adho Mukha Savasana. Breathe, spread those fingers. This time reach your right heel high. Bend that right knee, open the thigh, twirl or move anything. And then step that right foot forward. Find those blocks again, runner's lunge. Breathe here just for a moment. We're gonna drop that left knee, come back to half splits. Press the toes back towards your face. Pull that low belly in, engage. And then shift your weight forward. Left hand plants inside your right foot on that block. Maybe your right hand goes up. Dragonfly Twist, just reaching up and out. And plant your back foot, come into warrior one. We're going to really pull that left hip around to meet your right hip, pointing forward those hip points. You can adjust your stance, maybe move that right leg out to the side to have more room to bring those hips parallel with each other or close to. They don't have to be perfect. And then arms go up. Pull that belly in, tuck the tail under, arms lift. Good breath. And open to warrior two. Move that right foot so it's aligned with your back foot and reach those fingers away from each other. And breathe. Left arm behind, right arm up, reverse your warrior, lunge a little deeper. Maybe inch that right foot forward a little bit. And bring your right forearm to your knee side angle. So that left arm up alongside your ear, thumb up, pinky down. Breathe. Then cartwheel both hands down. Step that right foot high. And then down dog. You're on your blocks. Enjoy that extra elevation. And send that left heel high. Bend the knee. Open the thigh. And step that foot forward. Finding that runner's lunge. A mindful runner's lunge. And drop the right knee. Sink your hips back towards your heels, straightening the left leg for half splits. Fold over, round your back, bring your forehead towards your knee, but engage that left quad. Shift your weight forward, right hand plants, left arm up, that right knee can come up, just reach. Love this pose, Dragonfly Twist. So grounded and rooted, but opening, spiraling your spine around your spinal column. Just imagining that, this twist. Then pivot and plant the back foot, coming into warrior one as you stand upright, lunging deeply into that front leg. Pull that right hip around. We press into the outer edge of the back leg, nice and strong foundation, then arms up. Pinkies in, thumbs out. Gaze up, forward, depending on how your neck feels. And breathe. More breath. Then opening to warrior two. Inch that left foot so that it aligns with your back arch. Sink a little lower, arms spread, right arm behind, left arm forward. Reach and sink. Then wrap that right arm behind, left arm reaches up, reverse your warrior. Waking up that leg, reach. Then bring your forearm down to the thigh, right arm alongside that ear, right thumb up, pinky down. Not a lot of weight in that left arm. Reach. And then cartwheel both hands down. You can use the blocks or not. It's fun. Left foot up. And then step it down, downward facing dog. Neck relaxes and releases. Breathe. Then step both feet forward into that fold. Left hand down, right arm reaches. Then switch sides. Then coming up into our chair, last time here. Maybe your toes touch and your knees are squeezing together this time to change it up, whatever you want. See your toes, lots of weight in your heels. Sink. We're gonna come down a little further into that prayer twist again. Left elbow outside of your right knee. Sink your tail lower than your knees if you can. Then come back through center. And reach over, twist to the other side. Last time in chair. Move back up to chair. Then swing those hands down for half chair, rise on the balls of your feet. That should feel good. Too challenging for legs today. And drop the heels. Come all the way up. Let it feel good. Open back bend. Beautiful. And left arm behind. No, left arm overhead. Bend to your right. Right arm behind. And back through center. Windmill your arms to the other side. Both arms reach up, bend your elbows slightly, and then fold forward, leading with that heart. Press on the shins, keep up, then plant your hands, step those feet back to the top of your plank, to be on your blocks or not. Pausing here. We're gonna move into a side plank. You can drop the left knee, or you can keep it lifted and just rock onto the outer edge of that left foot. Right arm will reach up. You can lift the right leg, or you can just keep it stacked or staggered. We're going to gently switch to the other side. Unfold, let it happen naturally at your pace. Do whatever you like with your leg. And both hands down. Bring your knees down and come into child's pose. You can come off your blocks, let your forehead come down. Find some cleansing breaths here. Generated some heat. Inhale through your nose and sigh it out your mouth. Make an auditory sound. Do that 2 more times at least. Each time a little deeper, a little longer. Then gently, gently come up into table position. Bringing those knees behind. Really curling those toes under. Send your sits bones high, down dog. I don't know what I was saying when I said knees behind. Still trying to figure out where I was going with that. Anyways, down dog. Reset your breath. Find your stillness. And we're going to step that right foot forward. We're going to come into half moon here. So right block kind of forward from your pinky toe and off to the right a little bit. Then let that left leg take flight. Lifting the left leg, straightening it out, toes out to the side. You can stay right here with both hands down, or you can lift the left arm. Gently pressing into that right block, but not a lot of weight there. Just breathe. Gaze up at those fingers. More breath here. Then bring the left hand down, curtsy that left knee behind your right knee, squatting a little bit. And we're going to open into a revolved half moon. So sending that leg straight behind you again. Only this time the right hand comes up. Left hand is planted, toes are pointing down. Let it feel a little awkward, that's okay. Bring both hands down. Step the left foot down. Notice the difference. Just forward fold. Notice the difference from one leg versus the other. Then gently, gently reach that right leg up. Right arm lifts. Breathe here. Nice straight leg. Flex the toes. Squeeze those shoulder blades together too. And bring your right hand down. Tuck that right knee behind your left. Curtsy squat. Sinking low. Then coming back up into that half moon. Right hand down. Left hand up. Revolve that moon. Not a ton of weight in that right hand. Twist, let it feel weird. It's okay. And drop that left hand, right foot down. Fold in. We're going to be coming up into a marcher pose. Just release the back. Open the backs of your legs. And now gently roll up your spine. We're going to bring that right knee with us. Marcher pose. Bring your hands to your waist. You can bring that knee to hip level or higher. Flex those toes. Breathe. And you're going to cross that ankle over the knee and sink low. Hands can go up here. They can press together between breastbone and the ethers. One more good breath here. And we're going to come into eagle pose. So wrap that right thigh around your left. And if that right foot can wrap around that left calf, do that. For your arms, right arm under, left arm on top. That left elbow just sits in the crook of that right elbow. And then wrap those forearms around each other. Maybe your right fingertips or your left palm reach up. Forward with those hands. And gently come up. Shake out that left foot. Means a lot. Thank you. Thank you, left ankle, for all of that effort and focus. We're going to come into the other side. So you're rooting to that right foot. Bring the left knee up into marchers. Press those toes. Try to make your hips balance with each other. Breathe. Cross that ankle over your knee, sink low. Temple dancer. Feel the stretch in that outer left thigh. We even flex the toes still here. Palms pressing or arms out in front like chair. Couple more breaths here before final finale with this side, eagle pose. And gently cross that left thigh over your right thigh. Wrap the foot behind the calf. This time the left arm is down. You're going to place that right elbow on top of the left elbow. Wrap the forearms around each other. Sink, squeeze your inner thighs together. Squeeze these arms together. Move up, forward with those hands. And gently come up. Yay, open your arms. Shake out that leg. And breathe. Lift our arms overhead and fold forward. Feel your legs. Just with some beautiful balancing. Appreciation for them. Strength in the opening. And when you're ready, we're going to come down to seated. Maybe we'll do some crow actually. Let's kind of come back onto our feet. Bring your tailbone towards the earth as you're crouching low into crow preparation. Should feel kind of good. You might be on the balls of your feet or your heels might be down. Starting here with your fingertips down. Right hand down, left arm lifts. Pressing that right tricep into the inner right knee. Twisting, twisting. And bring that left hand down. Place that left tricep to the inside of your left knee, and then the right arm goes up. With leverage in your twist. And bring both hands down. Starting to shift some of the weight into our hands. You could even use your blocks here if you wanted to underneath your hands. Just like we press that tricep into the inner knee, do that here. And then start to shift your weight. One toe off, the other toe off. Just practicing there. Maybe your toes are still on the ground and you're just practicing to see what it feels like to have more weight in your hands. Just taking 5 more breaths or so to practice wherever you are. Come in and out, let it be playful. When that feels complete, now we'll come to sitting on our sits bones, doing a little bit of bridge here. Roll your shoulders out after that crow practice and play. Then we're going to straighten our back from our sits bones, making a nice straight erect spine all the way through the crown of our head. And then tilting that straight erect spine back, fingers behind you, grounding so you can keep that straight spine. Squeeze your knees together. You can even put a block in between your knees here. Squeezing them together lifts your feet up. Engaging all of your core, even your oblique muscles. You can reach your arms out in front if that's available. If it's not, or if you're rounding your back a lot, you can always bring those fingertips back. Still using a lot of core just to keep those legs lifted. You could straighten your legs or not. A few more breaths. We're just going to do 1 round today. Just going to do it all out. Get it all out with this 1 round. So let yourself shake. Let it be wobbly. Do 5 more breaths here. Engage those arms if they're reaching out. Squeeze the legs somehow. That helps support. 2 more breaths. And release. Hallelujah. From here, we're going to roll that spine down onto your mat. Hug the knees into your chest. Rock from side to side. We'll release the belly with some bridge. Let that feel good. Bring those heels down. Knees are pointing up. Hands can be next to your hips. Then lift your hips up. Interlace those fingers underneath. Press your pinkies down. Maybe roll to the tops of your shoulders. Moving that chest towards your chin. Press forward through your shins to help move that chest closer to your chin. Hips up, up, up. 1 round of this bridge. We'll make it a good one. Find your breath. Opening through the hip flexors and the belly. Maybe release your glutes completely. Use your thighs, your back. 2 more breaths. And then gently lower down, hug those knees in again. Let that feel really, really good. We're gonna find happy baby and then some spinal twist. So you could also do candlestick instead of happy baby if you like, just extending your legs, flexing the toes back towards your face. Otherwise, reach in between your legs, grab the outer edges of your feet, pull those knees down towards the ground. Breathe. And gently release. Bring both feet down to the ground and windshield wiper your knees from side to side really slow. Massage your glutes. Pause anywhere that you need to pause. And then from here, we're going to twist to the right. So just let your knees fall all the way to the right or cross that left thigh over your right thigh. Maybe bump your hips to the left a little bit and then let your knees fall. Just find your twist. Arms will be out to the side, or maybe your right arm will be holding that knee. Gaze is off to the left. Imagine that those vertebrae just spiraling around that spinal column, keeping all the joints loose between each vertebrae. Also those inner organs, sensing into our abdomen, letting them know we can feel them. Maybe your eyes are closed. Find your breath low in your belly. Gently bring your knees back through center. Recenter your hips, hug your knees in. And then we'll find the other side. You can bump your hips to the right, cross your leg top if you want, or just stack your knees. Let them fall to the left, right arm out to the side. Breathe. And then gently come up. Recenter those hips, hug your knees in. Any last movement or shape before Shavasana. When you are ready, spread those feet to the corners of your mat. Tuck your shoulders under. Arms just fall out naturally, angled from your sides. Arms are up, and then you just let it all go. Completely surrender. Let it feel good. Let it feel good. to breathe. Feeling your breath rather. Of course, you didn't stop breathing. Probably. Feel your breath again. That be the entry point back into your body. Spread your arms overhead. That feels good. Waking up again. Tucking those knees into your chest. Rock from side to side. And roll onto one side. Pause there in that fetal position. Breathe. And then gently, when you're ready, pressing up a little bit into that seated position. Your palms together in front of your heart. Tuck that chin. Breathe. Just honoring yourself, appreciation for the effort today, being willing. Your chin bows in humbly to our heart center, where our breath nourishes that heart space. May we lead with that space today throughout all of our endeavors, keeping some of this beautiful calm space around us. And that space in me honors the breath and space in you. Namaste. Yay. Enjoy.